Hey besties, so I have to leave for the airport in like an hour. And I've not packed anything. And I don't have a video for the Thursday. I'm gonna be gone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little chit chat and we're gonna fucking fold the laundry that I just did and pack for vacation in an hour. Let's go. Okay. This is going to be like what I'm going to call, it's gonna be a chore test. Oh, fuck me. I'm not having a good time, besties. I just dropped all my clean clothes on my floor. So, okay, cool, fine, cool, fun, cool, fun. Kill me. Cool, fun, kill me. I spent all, oh my god, I was in the middle of a sentence, so sorry. Basically, where's my, I have a hanger for this. Well, we're gonna make a hanger for this. I spent all, can you see me? You can see me. I spent all of yesterday doing laundry. I spent 4 fucking hours doing my laundry. And what did I get from it? Literally nothing. I got all these clothes that I just unceremoniously dropped onto my floor, and I put the dryer on too high apparently because all of my clothes are shrunk, and as I'm a tall person that doesn't really work for me, so I'm kind of not having a fun time. I'm kind of not doing well at the moment. 2 days ago and all my clothes are wrinkled because I never hang up my clothes after I do my laundry. So all these clothes are just very wrinkled. That's so fun. 2 days ago though, I had a really heated argument with a rat, and that didn't go well. I lost that argument. So you can just sort of imagine the day that I'm having. It's not going well, to say the least. I also haven't eaten anything for dinner. Last night I had lime Lay's chips and a box of hot tamales, and that is what I also ate for breakfast this morning. So I'm just not doing the best. I could be doing worse, but I also could be doing much better than this. Oh, I was thinking, I should probably put this at the beginning of the video. I was thinking that because I'm doing basically chores and I'm trying to be productive, that if you are also trying to do something productive like dishes or cleaning or whatnot, we can do them together. You put this video on in the background. There's not gonna be anything interesting happening on screen. I'm literally just packing and doing and folding my laundry. But if you want to do some chores too, we can be chore chums. Isn't that so cute? Once again, I don't care what other people think about me, so I don't care if that's not cute. I'm gonna keep saying it. We could be chore chummies. So go and find some chores to do. Make yourself a meal. Meal prep if you have nothing to do. Meal prepping is always good. I never do it. And I wish I did it more, because I consistently have dinners and breakfasts that are just hot tamales and lime chips, and it's not good for you. So yeah, go and find some chores and we'll do them together. I'm not gonna wear this shirt. It's red. Like the Taylor Swift song. Oh, I have to pack these. I also still haven't decided what I'm going to be taking on this trip. It's going to be warm, so I need like my warm clothes, but I don't like exactly know what that means. But I don't want to wear this mask. I don't want to be doing this. What I want to be doing is watching Fantasy High. I want to be watching Fantasy High. I just watched season 1. Get on my Tumblr if you want to talk about it, because all I do is post now about Fantasy High. It's so good, besties, and I'm going to maybe make a video about it. I feel like just the fandom is so big, and as I've realized about myself, I don't really care about being a part of Fandom Spaces. I think fandoms are a really big thing for people with no culture. And that sounds really rude, but I think it's true. I think, you know, white people specifically really like to get into fandom culture, and that's why there's such a big, like, race disparity in fandom spaces, because they have no culture, like, to belong to. They don't have a community that they're born into, because white people, specifically in America, have no culture. So I don't feel that need to like get into fandom spaces and like find my community because I'm a person of color and I was born into that. And I don't really want to open that Pandora's box because that's a thing that I've realized with like my Ride the Cyclone videos, because I love Ride the Cyclone and I would love to talk to like more people about it, but all the people that have been talking to me have just been like white men, and I'm like, this is not the audience that I was anticipating cultivating. And I don't, nothing against, well yes, everything against white men. I have nothing in common with them. Even if we have shared interest, we have nothing in common. So I don't really have a big interest in talking to white people, specifically because I have other people of color to conversate with, you know? Do I need to bring a jacket? It's a jean jacket, so it's cute. But again, everything in the dryer just shrunk, so nothing really fits me anymore. So I think I should bring one jacket. This one has big pockets too, so I think I should bring this jacket. But I'll put it in my checked luggage because I don't need to have it often, question mark, question mark, question mark. But yes, fuck off. I may or may not make a video, probably just one if I do, about Fantasy High, because I feel like it's just gonna be a bunch of white people watching it, and I don't really care what white people think about me or my opinions. I don't really care what most people think about me or my opinions, because maybe it's just a raging narcissist in me, but I believe I'm always right, and the things I'm not right about, I don't care. Like, I will have all these oh, I'm barely in frame, I'm so sorry, I'm really scattered at the moment. I am, what was I saying? I have just like opinions about, you know, the media that I watch and consume, as most people do, but people also like to like go on to Twitter and social media and like argue about their opinions, and I'm like, I really don't care. I don't care what y'all think, and because it's my opinion. My opinion doesn't have to affect your opinion. Like, we can disagree, and that's why I really don't care. Like, I do end most of my like pop culture videos with being like, tell me what you guys think, because I'm interested in seeing how other people perceive the media that I'm also perceiving, but I don't honestly care about changing my opinion. And I feel like so often, like, things with strong cult, not necessarily cult, but strong, like, smaller followings, like Fantasy High, would just have a lot of that energy, and I don't want that, because I don't care. Like, I just finished, well, if you don't know, let me give you a small breakdown. Fantasy High is like a D&D web series, I think is the official term for it. Run by this company, I'm guessing, called Dimension 20, and they have other series other than Fantasy High. They had one called The Crown of Candy, which I really loved. And then I don't like to go like on social media while I'm in the midst of watching a show, because then you can get spoilers, and I fucking hate spoilers. So once I was done with The Crown of Candy, I went online and I saw that everybody was just being like really weird and sexist towards Saccharina, and I was like, I don't care, because these opinions are stupid and therefore I don't need to give them any of my time or energy. But also, like, I know that there are just people, even if they're on the quote-unquote right side, which is what I believe, that like Saccharina is like a complex character and she's allowed to just be a bit bitchy. Like, even if we don't want to like consider her bitchy because of the negative connotations, you can be a bitch and like that's fine. Like, even if people are agreeing with that and like with what I think, they feel the need to argue with other people about it, and I just do not have that same energy. I just don't have that same energy. I just don't care about what other people think about the things that I think. Like, I don't have the energy to argue with people. Like, I'm fine with people disagreeing with me, but I therefore do not have the energy or the want inside of me to try to convince them that like one of us is right. And I feel like so much of fandom space is dedicated to just sort of arguing. Like, I just don't care. Point is, I don't feel like I want to open that can of worms. And see, I love this hoodie so much. It's so small now. It was like truly this biggest size, and it was so big and comfy. Now it's like small, and it makes me so sad. But point is, I really love Fantasy High, and I've gotten into season 2, and that's all I want to do right now is watch it, but I have to go be productive and do all this right now. So, cannot be watching Fantasy High like I want to. And I was just not having a good time, because also, yesterday, I ordered this package from the BT21 Line Friends store, and it said, I got a literal text notification from USPS, out for delivery, 7:36 a.m. And I was like, oh my goodness, it is gonna arrive today, because it said 3 to 8 days shipping, and it's a vacation essential mystery box, and I'm going on vacation in like an hour. So I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know if for sure if it was going to show up in time, and it said that it was. They said it was out for delivery. They said latest expected time was 9 p.m. And I still don't have that package. And it's fine if it just like wasn't gonna show up on time. I should have probably ordered it earlier, but also like, don't tell me it's gonna be here yesterday if it's not actually gonna be here. That's what I'm most upset about, is the lying. I don't like the lying. Like, it's fine if it's just like not gonna work out, but just like let me know. So I spent all of yesterday like waiting for this package to arrive, and then it never arrived. That made me really upset. So that on top of oh god, this is inside out. So that on top of the having to do laundry for like 4 hours, and none of it ever really, oh, I should have just taken it off the hook. Okay. But the doing laundry for 4 hours, and I hate my laundry machine. Oh my god. It's just so, it doesn't wash my clothes well enough. Like, my last laundry machine was old. I think it was from like the 70s. And it like washes your clothes so much so that like the machine will shake and like rattle, and like if you're not sitting on it, it will sound like an earthquake. Like, that shit washed your clothes. But this one is like a new high-tech fancy like what's it called, like computer like sensor machine, and it just like washes your clothes, and I hate it. It does not wash my clothes well enough. And maybe I'm just trying to put too many clothes in the washer at one time, but also like I don't believe in segregating my clothes. So point is, I was just not having a good day yesterday, and I was just really in a bad mood, and I did not make a video yesterday. So here's the video today. It's just me doing this because this is what I need to be doing right now, and I also need to be filming a video because I need a video out by Thursday, and I will be on a trip, so I will not be here to make a video. I should, like, based on timelines and dates and such, next week should be, or this video should have been my update video for the month, but as I am on a trip and won't be able to fully like tell you everything that happened in June, it'll just be the first day of July, and I think that's fine. Do I want to bring a shirt? Do I want to bring shirts? I'm only gonna be away for like 9 days, so I'm like, do I even need t-shirts? But like, what if it's like colder than I'm anticipating and I don't just want sleeveless shirts? I have button-ups, but I feel like this is a Pride shirt and it's Pride month, so I'm like, let's just bring one white shirt because it's Pride month. We love Jodie Clark. It's wrinkled to hell, but I honestly don't care. I'm not upset about wrinkled clothes like I feel like other people are. Like, I'll wear a wrinkled shirt and my mother will just get so upset. And I'm like, I really don't care. It's a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt. Would you rather me not wear a shirt? And that is not apparently the correct answer. But I don't care that much. These are the pants I'm never gonna wear again because they have a lot of trauma. And they don't really fit. So I have to bring this because it's my hair towel, because I have to have a microfiber. You look at my hair. Can you see it? Curl pattern, very nice. I've been using like products in my hair. I've always tried to stay away from using products in my hair because I don't want to like rely on things. I just want my hair to be like naturally like really nice and curly like it was when I was a child, but like I don't think that's in the cards for me anymore. So do I want to bring this tank top? It's not even cute. I have other cute tank tops. We'll fold it, and if it isn't what I want, then it isn't what I want. But I think I now need to be putting product in my hair, because I'll just put a little bit of product and it will really hold the curls, and it's just a lot nicer. I wish I didn't have to, but you know, c'est la vie. That's a stain on the shirt. So we're not gonna bring the shirt. We're not gonna bring the shirt. Put this over. I'm not making any piles. Put this over there. But yeah, I think my hair is really nice when it's like wet. When it like I'm fresh from the shower, my hair's a little bit like damp. It looks really nice. It's really like curly and kind of sleek. It like looks really good, but then it dries and it gets really frizzy. So I'm just trying to like maintain that wet look, and for my hair to look wet all the time, it's not really, you know, possible unless my hair is like legitimately wet all the time, which is just like not good for a lot of reasons. Should I bring these socks? I want like not thin, I want thin socks, but I don't want them to be long, and all my thin socks are long socks. I guess we'll have to bring them. But yes, so I've been putting product in my hair and it just makes my hair look a lot nicer, and I really like how my hair is looking right now. I've decided, can you tell, I have 2 clips in my hair instead of 1, and it's just sort of like it's just a different look, and I think it looks a lot better than the 1 clip look. It's really small, but I think it's meaningful. I'm also trying to, this just sort of sounds like an update video, but it's not, because the update video will be telling you about things that are going on in my life. I want this video to be a bit more philosophical. Because in my update videos, I try to just actually tell you what's going on in my life, and now I'm trying to tell you a little bit more about like my in-depth thoughts and such, and my inner workings of my mind. I have no idea how to fold a fitted sheet. I've watched so many tutorials, and yet every time I get down to actually folding a fitted sheet, it never ends up the way I want it to. That's acceptable. I don't care that much. It is just it looks, no. I don't know how to fold a fitted sheet. It never ends up looking the way I want it to, and it looks just weird and silly. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Life goes on like an echo in the forest. Here's my cape. It was Juneteenth yesterday, so happy Juneteenth to all of my black people watching this, which is probably like 1, but I see you, and you know, isn't it so crazy that instead of, you know, treating black people with like equal respect and changing laws and giving actual reparations, they were like, let's pay white people to have time off. They kind of dropped the ball on that one, sis. But, you know, c'est la vie. When do white people ever do anything right? I've become strongly radicalized over this quarantine time, in which I've just seen the way that white people be acting as white people do, and it's just sort of embarrassing, honestly. It's embarrassing. As somebody with multiple white people in my life, sadly, it is embarrassing to see how much they just be stupid. And my mother always says, you know, you can't just think that they're bad people because they're white, and I disagree. I think that until I am firmly and vehemently proved otherwise, which is impossible, I can believe that all white people are bad people. That doesn't mean I have to, you know, like treat them a certain way or do this, that, and the other, but like, am I inviting more white people into my life? Absolutely not, because what if they hate crime me? You literally never know, and even the people you think won't hate crime you may end up hate criming you one day, and there's truly no way to like there's no way to like prevent that. I should be wearing matching socks because these are really, they don't go together at all. There's no way to truly know, because there's always the possibility that they could just one day hate crime you. Even if you're like, oh, my white friend, I trust them and I love them with my entire life. One day they might just say some out-of-pocket shit, and you might be like, oh my goodness, you've had all these unchecked biases that I've never known about because you believe yourself to be progressive. And I just don't have the mental capacity or the will or the want to deal with that, you know? Like, I don't care. One, I don't need any more white people in my life. There is nothing that a white person can do for me that a person of color cannot do for me. Exactly. So, I one, don't need any more white people in my life, but I also don't want any more white people in my life. It may just so happen that a white person happens to come into my life, but does that mean I have to like and trust them? No, it doesn't. Because what if they hate crime me? You literally never know. Like, I've been talking with my therapist, because I'm back in therapy now, which I'll talk about in my update video, about how the white people that I went to that art school with were actually very racist. It wasn't just like, oh, microaggressions, like they were macroaggressions and they were being racist. And like, what did I gain from dealing with all that? Nothing. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I contextualize my life in what I gain from doing things. And that might be like a weird, sort of manipulative, unhealthy way of looking at things, but I don't see another way to do it. Like, I think, what do I gain from doing this action? What do I gain from talking to this person? And if the ends don't justify the means, then I won't do it. Like, what is the maximum thing that I can gain out of talking to a white person? Truly nothing. Nothing worth the risk of, you know, being hate crimed. Just like men. I also hate men. I gain nothing out of talking to men or entertaining men. I have no men in my life, and it's been a good life. Like, pre-quarantine, I had to associate with many men, as they were my friends. I had nothing particularly wrong with them, but in my life now, in which I do not talk to them as much as I used to because quarantine does that to friendships and such, I only have non-men in my life. And it's a much better life. Like, I'm having a good time not having any men around me. And, like, what would I gain from messing that up and adding men into my life? Like, truly nothing. Like, you might think it goes on a person-to-person basis, but again, what can a man do that a woman can't? Or a non-man can't? Because there are people outside of the male-female gender binary. Nothing. Truly nothing. So, I do not wish to add any men to my life. What shirt is this? My One Direction shirt? I don't want it. I'm not gonna bring it. Should I bring it? It's a One Direction shirt. But I think we'll bring it. We don't have to wear it. We'll bring it though. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a more in-depth video about this at a later date because I haven't really been able to properly formulate my thoughts, and this feels like a scripted type of video in order for me to make like all the points I want to make and have all the proper nuance. But I just like don't care what other people think about me, and it brings my life a lot of joy and stress, and it's always sort of been this way. Like, one of my friends asked me back in like middle school or something, like, how do you not just like not care about anything? And I'm like, I just don't. It just like truly doesn't affect my life what other people think about me, because I like me, and I think that's all that really matters. You have to just sort of like yourself, and if you're happy with who you are, who cares what other people think about you? Like, they don't have to live your life. How much time do you spend with them versus spending with just yourself? You're spending every second of every day with yourself. So, as long as you like you, who cares what they think? I don't know. I feel like I have more to say on that, but I don't exactly know what it is I want to say on that, so that's the preview of the video that you're getting right now. I've just been sort of having that revelation recently. I've never had, like, negative thoughts about myself. Like, that's a thing that I also don't really understand, and it sounds like really sort of annoying when I say it, but I just like, I don't get how other people don't like themselves. Like, people always talk about how they look in the mirror and they're like, ugh, I hate myself. that thought has never crossed my mind. Never, not once. I've like sometimes looked in the mirror and been like, oof, I look a little rough, or I wish that this looked differently, but I've never looked in the mirror and like hated myself. That has never happened, and I don't get how other people feel that way about themselves. I don't understand it. But I want to like sort of phrase that in a more sensitive way, because I sympathize with that. I feel like that can't be a fun time to like hate yourself, but I truly do not understand it on a fundamental level because I've never experienced that. And I think most of my life I've gone just sort of like neutral on on how I think about myself. I've never really been like, wow, I'm amazing, until recently. Like, most of my life I've just been like, oh, I'm okay. Like, neutral, like, just sort of I've never hated myself, but I've never been like, wow. But nowadays, like, every time I look in the mirror, which is often, I'm like, wow, I'm the hottest person alive. And I had a whole, like, revelation in the mirror that, like, this morning, as I do most mornings, that I'm like, first of all, I'm the hottest person I know. But also, I am so cool and so smart and just such a good... I don't think I'm a good person because I don't think that I care about others enough to be a good person. But I just think that I'm so great that I don't believe that I could ever like somebody as much as I like myself. And take from that what you will, but it's very true, and I believe that in my heart. Like, I don't think that I don't care about others. Like, there are people who only care about themselves and can only care about themselves, and I don't think that I do and can care about others, but like, truly, I always come first. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Also, because of systemic oppression, I think me, like, loving myself and thinking that I'm great is an act of political resistance, honestly. The white man has wanted me to hate myself for so long, and I said, no. I said, no, simply will not. When I'm this amazing, how could I do that? Period. I think this change sort of happened when I was getting into BTS, truly. I think it's Kim Seokjin. I think it's been him. I think it's his fault that I'm like this, because he has so much confidence and just like unabashedly loves everything about himself, and he's not like cocky or arrogant about it. And I was like, that's the energy that I want in my life, and so I have it. I think though there is a lot of privilege in that I am considered in many ways conventionally attractive. But I also could just be lying to myself. I'm also very much okay with lying to myself. Like, if I gain things from lying to myself, why would I stop lying to myself? Like, what do I lose from lying to myself? If I tell myself, oh, you are the hottest person in the world, and that's like, for some reason, not true, what do I lose from telling this lie? Truly nothing. Every time I fold a fitted sheet's a little different. But in that same vein, I don't believe that I'm perfect. I don't believe that there are things that cannot be changed and bettered about myself. But I do think I am amazing, and that people in my life are lucky to have me. And maybe that's just healthy self-image. Maybe that's just healthy self-esteem. I don't know. I feel like I've just grown up in this horrible, toxic internet culture that makes people hate themselves, that maybe just healthy self-image in comparison in my mind is just too far, but I think I'm great. I think I'm amazing, and nobody can change my mind about that. Because again, I don't care what other people think. Like, even if I was wrong and by society standards I was like not the most attractive person I knew, I wouldn't care, because I don't care what other people think. What I think is what goes, period. Bring in the sunglasses, let's hope they don't break. Maybe I'll have to put them in my carry-on then. Look at these sunglasses, I got them from my grandmother. Aren't they just big and beautiful? I love them. And now that I can wear contacts, I will be wearing contacts on this trip. Very excited to be able to wear sunglasses. Yeah, I don't understand how other people just care so much about what others think. Like, it doesn't affect me what you think of me. Maybe it's because I'm okay with people not liking me. I think that also goes hand in hand with it, which will probably also be a section of the video. I'm okay with people not liking me, and I feel like so often a lot of, especially growing up, it's been a big issue of people being like worried about whether I like them or dislike them, and I'm just like, why do you care? We don't need to like each other. We're going to school and we're in the same class for what, 9 months, and then I will literally never think about you or see you ever again? Why do you care? That's just sort of how I go throughout my life. Because I don't care what other people think about me. Because it doesn't affect me what they think about me. Like, my life is my life, and again, I'm spending the most time with me and myself, so why do I care what you and your weird opinion is? You don't think I'm the hottest bitch to ever walk the planet? That's fine. You can be wrong. You can be wrong. And it doesn't affect me whether you're wrong or you're not wrong, so. But yes, all of those thoughts sort of go hand in hand, and I feel like a lot of times I make videos about things and people disagree with me and they want to like argue with me because they don't understand that I'm coming from this very apparently odd worldview of just like not caring that other people don't agree with me or that they have negative opinions of me. That's also why I don't get why so many times like celebrities, when they talk about their mental health, they're talking about how it's hard to like go online and read all these like mean things that people say about you. And I'm like, I obviously have never gone through that scenario, but I can't imagine it would affect me as much as these people are talking about, because I just don't care what other people think about me. I guess you sort of have to when you're a celebrity, because your whole brand is people liking you, but also like, if there's enough people who do like me, then the people who don't like me don't really matter. You know? I don't know. Oh, fuck. I keep fucking up this bracelet. I'm gonna have to retire it at some point, but today is not that day. Okay, now it's time to fucking start packing and folding my outfits. Okay, so I need to get my shorts. Shorts. I have these shorts, but where are my other shorts? Are they in there? I have my jean shorts, I have my jorts. I'm just gonna toss over there. Okay, maybe I'll bring that one. I don't think I'm gonna bring this one. This one's a bit too dark, but I'll wear it sometime this summer. I'll bring this for sleeping. I'll bring these 2, these 3. I don't want to wear this one because this one's weird to wear. Maybe we put this in this pile. Where are my shorts? I'm missing a pair of my black shorts. Oh, are these? Yes. Okay. Huh. Okay, we have 2 pairs of black shorts. We have these fabric ones, these jean shorts. I'm thinking this, I got this at the drag show. I think I showed it in a video. This Miss Vanjie jersey, very cute. And it fits sort of like, can you see it? I don't think you can, but it fits sort of like a dress. So I'm gonna just wear these cute shorts with it and make it like an outfit. So this is one outfit. We're gonna plan the outfits as we go, because if I don't know that I have enough outfits, I will freak out. So we have that outfit. We have, I'm also big into short sleeve button-ups. And I have these 4 options. And I don't want to wear all black, but I also don't like this blue one. I don't want to wear blue because I feel like I also just like don't have anything to go with the blue. I don't have any like blue jean shorts. I have those shorts, but I don't like those shorts. I'll bring them. Again, I have so much room in my luggage, so I might as well just bring all of them. So we have 1, 2, and I guess I would just wear these with the shorts. So 1, 2, we have 4, so we have 5 outfits now. I don't think I've ever worn this one. It doesn't have the tag on it, so I'm guessing I did at some point, but I don't recall that. And they are all Disney. We are not going to Disney because they did just open their, what's it called? Their restrictions for outside of California residents, but we did not get a reservation in time, but c'est la vie, it's just fine. Do I want to wear this dress? No. Do I want to wear this jumpsuit? Maybe. Maybe. This jumpsuit's really comfy, but it's also kind of small. I feel like that's my issue with like a lot of clothes, is that they're always just a little bit too small, and I don't like that. I'm definitely bringing these overalls because they're so cute. I mean, I also have to bring a belt because these are my only jeans. Does that mean I should bring a pair of jeans? Maybe 1 pair of jeans. I just hung up my nice pair of jeans, so we'll bring my nice pair of jeans. But I have this really big, like, oversized, like, distressed overalls. And I bought a bunch of, like, cute tights and fishnets to go with it. So I am definitely going to bring this along. I'm thinking I also need to bring 2 pairs of shoes, because I have my cute shoes and then I have my practical shoes, and I feel like my practical shoes, because they're black, go with a lot more outfits, but my cute shoes are cute, but because they're colorful, they don't really go with a lot of outfits. I also should clean them because they have a white base and they're just like not white anymore. So we have that. Also bring a pair of jeans, just in case. I don't think it'll be warm enough for jeans, but you know, rather be safe than sorry. Okay, so we have that. We have all the tights. Gotta bring all the tights. Gotta bring all the tights. Even though I bought 9 pairs of tights for 1 outfit, I bought all of these fishnets just to wear with this overall set. I don't have any other like pants that I think it will go with. I guess I could wear them under shorts, but like, I was just gonna say that look is so 2013, but like I'm a very big fan of the fashion in 2013, so I don't know why I was gonna say that like it was a bad thing. So we have tights. We have approximately 9 pairs of tights that I could wear with this outfit. We'll figure it out on the day. We'll figure it out day of. Tights. Might just leave them in the bag because I don't want to have to take them out of the bag. Just stuff them all in there. Stuff them all in there. Tight, 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 tight. So we have that. So let's fold these shirts. Let's talk about fashion really quick. I've been trying to have a sort of look overhaul because I think I've been doing this channel for like 5 years, 6 years. I've been doing this channel for a while. So if you go back and look at my earlier videos, you'll see how I look then, and I looked very similar to that until maybe like last year. When quarantine hit, I just decided to grow out my hair, and I had that same undercut look for like that whole time, for like those past like 5 years. So I've just been looking very similar, also because, you know, Black don't crack, Asian don't raisin, people of color, we stay looking young. So I've looked exactly the same for years. And I've been just wanting to look a little different, you know? I've been wanting to change up my look a little bit and just, you know, not have the same look I've had since I was a teenager, you know? So I've been trying more different fashion things that make me happy. Like, oh, let me show you. I got this from this shop called Tunnel Vision, and it's just so cute, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like this mesh, like long sleeve crop shirt. I'm so excited to wear that. I'm also bringing this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I think I have enough clothes. But like stuff like this is stuff I want to be wearing. So, and I just don't have a lot of that. Like, I think I've worn exclusively a band shirt and skinny jeans for the past like 10 years. And I have nothing against that look. I just feel like, one, it is not a good look for me, as I've realized, because I think I've talked about this before. My legs sort of go like this. So my body is just sort of like this and then this. It's like two triangles stacked on top of each other, and skinny jeans do not help that. And I want jeans that go like this, so it can be like a this look. I feel like that silhouette's just like a lot nicer. And I exclusively own skinny jeans. I think I've talked about it in a video before. I have like 14 pairs of black skinny jeans, and it's all that I wear, and I would like to continue to wear them, but also we need some more variety. I think it's because of the way that I was raised, is that you just sort of have a staple, comfortable look, and that's all you do. And like, I just want to have a little bit more fun with my outfits, you know? I just want to have a little bit more fun with how I look, and that's not possible with the current wardrobe that I have. So I've been trying to buy new clothes like that, and like what I've been showing you, to just, you know, accessorize, not even accessorize, but just sort of branch out and diversify what I've been wearing. That's sort of the fashion journey that I've been going on. It's been difficult because I refuse to buy from fast fashion, or I don't refuse. I really, really try hard not to, but it's honestly kind of impossible, because if you want to buy, you know, like ethical, like well-made fashion, it's so expensive, and I just truly don't have that kind of money. I just don't have that kind of money. And I wish I did. I truly wish I did. But Tunnel Vision has pretty good prices for their ethical fashion. So I'm really happy that I was able to buy stuff from there, but their clothes sell out like so fast. Like, they had a pair of these super cute pants that I really wanted to wear on this trip, that they were like a full-length pants, but they're like the zipper into short pants, but you can like wear them at 5 different lengths, and it was so cool, but they sold out of my size. Heartbreaking, honestly. I feel like that's also a big issue, is that rarely do places have my size, because I am like just on the cusp of plus size, mostly just because I'm tall, but also because I'm a little thick. Slim thick, perhaps. Because I don't want to call myself like plus size, because I feel like there is like a real like body positive trend led by plus size women, and like, while I believe it is important to be able to discuss our common like struggles and similarities, to like adopt that term for myself feels like minimizing the actual struggles that like real quote unquote plus size people face, because like most people will look at me and not, you know, give me that same sort of, what's the word? Like disrespect that they give bigger people. And I, you know, it doesn't really help anybody to be like, what's the word? Like, what's the word? Like comparing our struggles in order to see who's had like the worst time. Like that doesn't help anybody, but I also don't want to like make it seem like I think my issues are the same as like actual plus size people. But that's not the point of it. The point is it's hard for me to shop in my size. It's hard for me to find things that fit. Cause like I just said, I just washed my clothes and now all my clothes are small and now none of them fit me. So it's hard to find clothes that fit. And I've consistently gone for like oversized clothes. But as we've learned from Queer Eye, clothes that are tailored to fit you just look better, period. So I've been trying to find clothes that fit, and trying to find clothes that actually fit is quite difficult, especially because I'm tall. So often I've been wanting to buy clothes from the BTS shop. Like they have such cute clothes, specifically their pants, but they are never, ever, ever long enough for me. And it breaks my heart, honestly, because I just want, it's specifically hard to find pants that fit me, because even all the skinny jeans I have now, which should be a really good reason to just sort of get rid of a lot of them, is the reason I don't like a lot of them is because they are too short. They are about like 1 to 2 inches too short. Because my inseam's like 32, 33 inches, because I'm quite tall. So it's hard to find pants at that length because the standard is about 30. And it's like not too short that it like looks obvious that they're short, but it's too short that when I'm like sitting down, like if I'm not wearing long socks, you can see a little bit of my ankle, and it's never purposeful, and it's just not a good look. But that is, I have a lot of issues now trying to revamp my style. I think I've grown complacent because it's a lot easier than this sort of just hitting my head against all of these walls trying to find clothes that fit and also sort of go with my style and are also affordable and also don't use slave labor. So if we could just overthrow capitalism so that I could get a new wardrobe, that would be great. I truly hate how much of like good fashion, quote unquote, or fashion styles that I like just sort of use horrible practices or are run by horrible people. Like, I have not shopped from Amazon in 5 years, 6 years, in a while, because I hate Jeff Bezos. I don't want to support him. Most often, I can just sort of buy whatever I need from Amazon somewhere else, or I just end up not actually needing it and not buying it. So I don't shop from Amazon, but so often the things that I want are only sold on Amazon. And because it's a want and not like a need, I just end up not buying them, which is, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to like complain about just like not getting everything that I want. But also, I've grown up with the mindset that like if you put your mind to it, you can get it. And like so often I put my mind to it and I can't get it, and that's very upsetting. See, like these pants. I've had these pants for, or it's like a skirt. It's like a, can you see it? It's like a skirt, but it has like pants, like shorts in them. I've had these for probably 4 years, never worn them. But point is, I'm going to be wearing these pants. I love these pants. I've always wanted to wear them. They're long. And I feel like, that's also a thing, is that a lot of the fashion that is like long is either high mask or high femme, and just both of that is just not what I'm about. Like, I feel like, oh, if you want long clothes, you just need to wear a skirt, and I just don't like skirts. I don't like skirts. Skirts are just not for me. Big fan of a suit. Oh, I want a suit so bad. I've wanted a nice, like, blazer suit look for as long as I can remember. Ever since Harry Styles in his like Take Me Home era would wear like a blazer, I've wanted a nice casual blazer. And I still have yet to find one because the sleeve length is always too short. And the only way to really fix that is to buy either something really nice and expensive or to get something tailored. And both of those things just are, I guess, possible, doable, but not easy. And so often the fashionable ones, like I want a nice like 3-piece suit. To get that tailored to me is already difficult, but to find one in like a nice color and cut is already like expensive, or from shops that use slave labor. it's so hard to like buy ethically sourced things in the very specific fashion niches that I want. So that has only sort of left me with the ability to just sort of make my own clothes, which I have yet to be able to learn how to do properly / well. I have a sewing machine and I always had the idea that I would be able to just sort of tailor my own clothes, but it's a lot harder than you think. One day I'll be able to sew a straight line, and today is not that day. But yeah, that's just sort of the struggle that I've found myself with. Like, I want cute, fashionable clothing. Like, a lot of the times I will have pieces of an outfit and I'll like think of a nice thing that would go with it in my mind, and then it either does not exist or only exist on like fast fashion websites. And that's just not fun. Like, I really want a cute corset top, but the only places that make them like the cute ones that I'm thinking of are like Victoria's Secret, which is nasty and fatphobic and transphobic, so I do not support them, or like Shein, which again probably uses slave labor. And I just don't wanna, if I don't have to, which I don't technically have to because these things are like, I don't like need these clothes. I don't necessarily need to buy into the fast fashion, so I don't, but I also like, I want these new clothes. I've been wearing the same clothes for like 12 years, and I just think sometimes it's time to just get new clothes. But again, very privileged statement to make, so I will not be complaining too much. I'm also going to hopefully go swimming on this trip. I have not been able to swim in a year, 2 years, and it's hurt me, honestly. It has not been good for my brain. Bringing this one bandana, because one of you want a bandana. Oh, I need a belt. I literally just said that, then did not put a belt in here. Should I get my white belts? I feel like I should bring one fun belt and then one practical belt. Oh, I was looking for my pants. That was my issue. I was looking for my pants. Look at this cute belt that I bought. It's a rainbow studded belt. It was on sale. I'm so happy. This jumpsuit, very cute, tiny bit small, but if I just wear it as pants and then wear like a cute shirt underneath it, it should be fine. It was I definitely should have gotten a large, but this was the only one there, so cry. Oh, I need to get my tiny bags that I bring with me. I have my cute little carabiner carrier with all my essentials on them. I've been trying to find like a travel, like chopsticks, you know, I have this like thing which is like the travel straw, and you just sort of like clip it around with you. I want this, but like chopsticks, and like I can't find it again except for on Amazon, and I don't want to buy from Amazon. 8, 9, 10. I think these socks will be acceptable. I don't want to wear long socks on vacation. I'm gonna come back with a gorgeous tan. I haven't had my hair long in so long because my hair has always been like shaved, so my neck is so warm, and I am not sure how to deal with it. I think I've done it. I think those are all my clothes. Oh, should I bring these? Yeah, I should. Okay, hold on. A couple more clothes. I say I'm only going for a couple of days, and then I'm like, I need to pack my entire closet. Okay, I think this has been a very productive video. I am going to be late if I do not leave soon, so I hope you also did something productive while watching this video. If you didn't, that's okay too. Much love. There will be an update video after I'm back from my trip, and yes, hopefully something that I said in this video resonated with you in some way and you leave feeling a wiser, more rounded, and better person. And if not, oh well, I don't care what you think.